Welcome. I'm so excited you are here. Are you ready to get started? Because we are jumping right in. Today's workshop is called Women's Body Breakthrough, the 5 shifts women use to get the body of their dreams and the confidence to go with it. Now, who is this for? This workshop was designed for busy women who are tired of wasting their time on ineffective workout programs and wonky fad diets that only seem to confuse them rather than give them the clarity they need to get the results they want. If you are committed to getting the body you've always desired, this workshop is for you. If you want to see progress in your body and health, then pay very close attention because we'll be creating clarity around all this. And this is going to be the best 45 minutes you'll be spending working on your health. In the next 45 minutes, we will cover how to cut through all the fad diets and excessive exercise routines that keep you confused and keep you feeling stuck in cement without making any real progress. How to tighten and tone up your body so that you feel fantastic when you look in the mirror, smiling at what you see. How to put yourself first so you finally have time to make the healthy changes you've been longing to without feeling guilty or selfish. How to feel 100% confident in your body, your energy, and your life again, no matter how you felt about yourself in the last 2 to 5 years. And lastly, how to finally get the same results in weeks that most people get in years by knowing how to seamlessly get out of your own way to get the right support you need. Real quick, I found some of these areas to be what most women are looking to learn about. Is this the same for you? If so, my promise to you is this: a simple step by step strategy to reach the body of your dreams and the confidence to go with it. I know you've probably heard this, but what's different than before is I am going to give you an insider's look straight from a fitness professional who's been doing this every day for the last 16 years on how people actually get in better shape and lose weight sustainably. How you can tighten and tone up your body, how you can have better nutrition that actually gives you energy and burns body fat rather than leaving you feeling starved and even hangry. And most importantly, all while doing it sustainably and maintaining it. Now, let's set some house rules down right now. First of all, this is not some magic pill you'll take to magically get unbelievable results. It's also not this magic training protocol that will have you only moving 3 5-minute workouts in a week to boost your metabolism. This workout is also not for posers. If you're not ready to risk a little and stretch your comfort zone, the truth is I can't help you. The best clients put in the work and are determined to reach results no matter what. You are going to hear about some amazing women in today's workshop who worked hard and earned their bodies in new defined health. I'm going to share with you in detail what they did. Your success or a lack of it is up to you. But first, just wanted to take a moment and check in with you because I want to see where you're at. Does this sound like you? Have you ever tried on a pair of pants that you were excited to wear, but just weren't comfortable wearing them anymore? In fact, they may not even fit any longer. Do you ever try to plan a workout at the gym after you are done with your workday, only to realize you have 8 other things to do and simply don't have time to get that workout in? This leaves you more and more frustrated because your gym bag was packed and ready to go in the car, but you became overwhelmed with how busy your evening will go. Ever wonder where the energy will come from to get you off the couch and do anything but sit there the rest of the night? Even if you find that energy to get up off the couch, you wander around with no plan to do anything, thereby deflating any motivation you had. Does this sound like you? Ever feel like despite your attempts to eat healthier, someone is always sticking sweets and treats in your face, wearing down your willpower and motivation to eat that healthy meal you intended? Oftentimes you simply give up for today and look to quote unquote start tomorrow. Do you worry you'll never lose the unwanted weight and will never feel good about your body? Do you see other women who seem to maintain an amazing body almost effortlessly and wonder how they do it? Do you remember the confidence that left you eager to always try new things and push your limits to new heights, wondering where it went and when it will come back? Sure, all of those things are important to think about, but what's most important and the truth of the matter is, do you ever wonder if you'll find the right solution to fix your body or will have you live overweight and unfulfilled the rest of your life? If any of this sounds like you, then I have good news. None of those things that we just talked about are the real problem. They are just symptoms. You don't need to live overweight and unfulfilled moving forward. What the real problem is that you haven't made what I call the shifts, and we will talk about those in just a second. Once you make them, you'll be going from hoping and praying that you'll improve your health to you being in the driver's seat with how you look and feel moving forward. You'll be filled with excitement when you see the person looking back at you in the mirror and will be proud of yourself for the effort you made to lose that weight and get the body you always wanted. You'll be confident and comfortable in your new wardrobe, simply thrilled with how your clothes look and feel, wearing what you choose rather than just wearing something that barely fits. And you'll be humbled by the compliments you receive from friends and family about the new you. They will notice that you have made significant efforts to change your lifestyle and even ask you what you did that made the difference. Lastly, you'll be excited to finally maintain a new healthy lifestyle effortlessly, staying in the shape you want, eating nutritious foods, and never have to struggle again. What would it be like to finally live like that? Well, I want to take a brief time out again to let you know who I am and why you should pay attention to what I'm presenting on this workshop. Who am I? I've been a professional in the fitness and nutrition field for the last 16 years, where I have countless degrees and certifications, like 15 plus, and worked with thousands of clients in the trenches throughout my career to get them the targeted results they desire. I've owned 2 gyms and specialized in serving women specifically in the last 10 years. I've worked hand in hand with many women, helping them overcome their fears, doubts, and obstacles around their body weight and beyond. I've helped women lose 50 plus pounds, fit into clothing they haven't in 10 years, reach the Boston Marathon, balance work-life stress with confidence, receive multiple bonuses at work due to the increased energy and productivity they've gained, and probably one of the coolest, help one lady, Miss Betsy Finley, become a CrossFit world champion. And that was quite a story. Let's not forget my youngest daughter, Emmeline. She inspires me every day. And as her father, it's my responsibility to raise her to be so strong and independent and confident as a woman as she grows. I want her to live with passion every day. She's a very strong truth in why I do this for those that I serve and the women that I work with. She's adorable, and I love her so much. Now, let me take a moment to tell you how I discovered the 5 shifts. I've been doing this for a really long time. I've had thousands of clients over the last 16 plus years, and over time, I started to notice a huge pattern of how some women were able to radically change their bodies and their lives while others simply stayed the same. They struggled, lacked the self-worth to know that they deserved that change too. Over time, I really looked at the difference between those women who had gotten the success they wanted despite the busy schedules, despite all the responsibilities, and I realized that there were 5 things that the highly successful women were doing, and everyone else wasn't. And once I applied those 5 steps to every one of my clients, they too were able to realize the shifts they needed to get amazing results, losing 20 to 30 to 40 or more pounds, having confidence go through the roof with how they look and feel, all while most importantly connecting to their true self once again. The bottom line is this: there are 5 key shifts that you must make to get into great shape while having the confidence you've always wanted along and loving yourself once again. And I'll walk you through all the 5 shifts now. Shift number 1: don't trust the mirror. The mirror is representative of all sorts of areas in your life, from the obvious physical to the mental and emotional. Think of the last time you stood in front of a mirror. How did it feel? Many women are uncomfortable in their own skin. They fixate on their body image and try endless diets, excessive fitness routines, implants, hair extensions, new shoes, and even weight loss surgery, but it's never enough. The problem is that women have been socialized to mistakenly blend body esteem and self-esteem. Body esteem refers to how you think and feel about your physical appearance, your size, shape, hair, and other features. And self-esteem refers to how you think and feel about your personality, your role in relationships, your accomplishments, and your values. Basically, everything that contributes to you as a person. I believe that most women look into the mirror, they see every insecurity they have ever built up in their psyche their entire lives. They will stand there and literally start cutting themselves down. They stand there seriously gazing within and saying things that do not connect with what they actually see or who they actually are. Why is this? Well, there are a couple reasons. When it comes to women's health, in the study from the journal JAMA, 40% of women in the US are considered overweight. There are an estimated 13.4 million women that have been diagnosed with diabetes. Those diagnoses with diabetes incur average medical expenses of about $13,700 per year. An estimated 25% of women, which is nearly 300,000, die due to the effects of heart disease. The average cost of heart disease per year is $19,000 per patient. And here are even more health issues that pop up. Migraines plague overly stressed women and often leave them debilitated for 1 or more days, which totally shuts down their daily progress. Migraines affect 28 million women, and they experience them 2 to 4 times or more per month. Depression can lead to medications such as Zoloft, which only treat the symptoms rather than the main issues and never truly help in the long run. Depression causes an average loss of over $10,000 per year in income by age 50. Anxiety causes crippling social interactions that often leave women mentally shut down. Now, when it comes to body esteem, the impact it has on a woman's ability to realize her potential is greatly underestimated. Now you can see how having poor health will automatically affect your self-esteem. Nearly 85% of women say they opt out of important life activities such as participating in a social event or engaging with family and close relationships, especially when they don't feel good about the way they look. Up to 91% of all women who are unhappy with their bodies resort to dieting. Some of these women will consider a gastric surgery. Nearly 150,000 women will get gastric surgery in 2018. Gastric surgery costs between $15,000 to $25,000. Close to 80% of women feel that the images in the media portraying women makes them feel insecure. Our culture, media, and the internet all play huge roles in the outlook women have nowadays. 40% of women said they would consider cosmetic surgery in the future. Average cost of most cosmetic surgeries cost between $7,000 and $10,000. Women are suffering and needlessly spending money to look and feel a certain way. So here is what happens when you get this wrong. They'll look in the mirror and see body esteem issues like wrinkles, imperfect body features, extra weight in unwanted places, blemishes, and all of the flaws, which then lead into self-esteem issues. It reminds them of all the comments that were said to them by friends and family, positive and negative, but with the emphasis on negative. They always feel like they aren't good enough. The negative images that flash in their head affect other areas of their life, like their relationships with their husband or partner. They simply may not feel as attractive as their husband or partner actually see them as. Or how about in the workplace, when the failure to speak up for themselves ends up with a promotion passing them by, even if they were the right candidate for the position? Or if they work for themselves, not having the true and utmost confidence in their abilities to serve their clients at the highest level they can. They probably never take time to just look at themselves, let alone appreciate who they are. Guilt, shame, and blame show up on their doorstep, only to be more negative on themselves. When will the reflection show who they actually are inside? Well, if you get this right, you can start improving both your body and self-esteem with who you are. You'll show up far more confident than you ever thought you could be. Your health improves, your physical abilities will improve because you're taking care of your health. You are doing things you never used to do. This is when life actually becomes exciting because you'll be in the driver's seat once and for all. Here is when the shift happens. As I said, the mirror, your mind is a mirror of who you actually are and feel yourself to be. You must stop confusing what you look like with who you are. Become someone who knows their self-worth is tied up in what they think about themselves and not what society does. You'll accept responsibility for where you are at now and start to take action on finding the right solution for you. You'll see healthy boundaries that raise your standards and serve you. You'll trust yourself more with the decisions you make. Confident women don't stay in unhealthy relationships, especially if it's with themselves. Take care, for example, case study number 1. Kara had been following my post after getting welcomed into Women's Body Breakthrough Facebook group. She'd admit that she was kind of a stalker in there and didn't do anything more than read my post, which is fine. You know, the kind of 3-foot, I'm just looking distance at Starbucks instead. You're interested, but not ready to commit to ordering anything. She changed her mind after a handful of posts that kept pushing her buttons in a good, motivating way, of course. She was hoping to lose at least 15 pounds that she'd been working on for the last 10 years. But more importantly, she felt a little lost in the direction she was heading. She always struggled working as a high-stress attorney, which is a very demanding job for over a decade, sacrificing food, sleep, and her health. Like so many, she was beyond busy, and her body paid for the years of neglect. To say she had coffee running through her veins was an understatement. What we were able to accomplish with Kara was nothing short of amazing. She began to realize who she was, why losing the weight was a must, and what she stood for. Her food cleaned up, her exercise became consistent, and the weight began to melt away for the first time in a decade. And her confidence in herself went through the roof. Stress at work seemed to fade away. She shared with me how one of our calls had made such a difference. She had so much appreciation for my heart to coach, expanding knowledge, and overwhelming compassion that thanks didn't seem enough. It was a pleasure to see Kara step up for herself and take control of where she really wants to go with herself. So looking in the mirror and smiling back at yourself in full gratitude and being excited to be you is the exact shift we will want you to experience every single day. So shift number 2 focuses more on your health, fitness, and nutrition, and it's called put down the books and stop Googling. So many people have what I call shelf help. This is when you buy a book, program, or course that gives you access to the information or videos, but it's missing a key component of support and accountability to make sure that you finally follow through on your intentions. Now, think of how many books you've read, or subscriptions to magazines you have, or diets you followed, exercise routines that you tried, or monthly renewing fitness programs you might be subscribed through an app. But let's also consider the money you've spent over the years on programs where you simply haven't done any of what was recommended, or you honestly never got around to opening the package because something got in the way, such as being busy. So even if you have all the information you need, why are you still upset and unsatisfied with your current state of health? Google isn't even going to help you much here either. Google search the word diet and you will instantly have access to millions of results which all seem to refute each other. Let's take the newest diet trend, ketogenic diet, and put it against a plant-based diet. Keto has you eating 0 carbs, and a plant-based diet has you eating vegetables until they are coming out of your ears. They call this paralysis by analysis, which means on Wikipedia, it's the state of overanalyzing or overthinking a situation so that a decision or action is never taken. In effect, paralyzing the outcome, and you sit there and do nothing. That's all that happens when you are trying to learn and do this stuff on your own. Did you know Americans can spend over $112,000 on their health and fitness during their lifetime? It's almost $500 billion in the healthy nutrition and personalized health market. Proof that Americans are willing to spend more when it comes to their health. Now, that is just on the health side, but let's include vanity. Research from Groupon revealed American women spend nearly $250,000 on their appearance in their lifetime. As you can see, women are seeking out solutions for their health, fitness, nutrition, and their bodies. Now, if you get this wrong, you'll only be adding to the mountain of information you already have. What's another an open magazine with the same regurgitated information to add to the pile? Or how about another monthly bill charged to your credit card for miscellaneous health products? Or for your gym membership when you didn't even go last month? But what if you actually used the gym membership? You got over being intimidated and went many times a week. But just because you went doesn't mean that you would be guaranteed to get the results you want. You'd simply feel like it's a waste of time for you to even go. You could spend an average of $40,000 worth in your life on bad supplements that you want to be the secret to easy weight loss, but really they're just giving you a weak placebo effect. But if you get this right, you'd never have to buy another diet book, let alone go on another diet. You'd be able to easily sustain a healthy diet that fueled your body to a healthy weight that you are happy with. You'd be happy with your workout routine and know that it would fit your lifestyle without having to use willpower or motivate yourself to live an active lifestyle. The shift happens when you go from gathering information to actually applying it. Who'd have thought? What I want from you right now is commitment. That's it, commitment. You need to pull in the support and accountability to help you get away from self-help and get towards your ideal self. Getting all the information simply doesn't work. Now, here's a fabulous woman who stepped up and applied what she learned while in the program. Stephanie came to me wanting help losing weight that had been hanging around for too long. She felt that I could help guide her and give her the support she needed. Now, do know that she had tried all sorts of things prior to this, from fad diets to a variety of exercise programs. Let me read her Facebook post for you. I'm declaring today, Tell the Truth Tuesday. In July, I read a post from Brian Prana telling me about his Momentum program, and it seemed just what I needed. Since July, I am down 22 pounds, 2 pant sizes, and so many inches I stopped counting. A good problem to have. As amazing as all of that is, Brian helped not only with workouts, but with understanding food too. Accountability is huge for me. The difference between Brian and many other trainers that I have worked with is that This isn't just a job for Brian. It's truly his passion. And I really appreciate that she said that. Side note. So if you need a life change, don't wait, start now. I promise you won't regret it. I feel the best I have in years. Thank you, Brian. I am so very proud of her efforts. So stop the confusion, get the right help now. Shift number 3 deals with what I call my secret weapon that my clients use to start to transform their bodies and their lives. Stop. You're doing too much. Bronnie Ware is the Australian author to the 2011 book, The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying. She writes that the regret she heard most often was, I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. The second regret was, I wish I didn't work so hard. Hopefully, you can see how these are powerful statements you don't want to relate to either. In today's society, we drive ourselves to the point of no return to work hard for someone else and live a life we are expected to. Do you feel your life overwhelmed with sheer stress from the amount of work that you need to accomplish in a 24-hour time period? You're overextended from juggling schedules of children if you have them, or husbands or partners if you have them, stretched to maintain relationships with friends or even do social events. You tense up when you see the household chores piling up like that mountain of dishes in the sink no one will ever do except you, or the endless laundry basket that you never see the bottom of. Do you feel overcommitted in every area of your life except for yourself? You find the busyness of the day cuts out the most important part of your day, and that's you. That fitness workout that you were planning to do later in the day, gone. Or what about when you packed your healthy lunch full of nutritious foods? No time. Or how about that time you actually planned to just relax on a Friday night? It vanished. So stop. Just stop what you are doing right now and evaluate exactly what non-essentials you are doing in your day. The more women I talk to, the more unhappy they are. You don't have to feel the burden living a life others expected of you. You aren't your to-do list. You aren't the busy schedule that leaves no time for yourself. You aren't the short order chef, the taxi driver for the family, the maid of the house. You don't want to wake up 10 years from now feeling the same way as you may now, overworked in many areas of your life and unsatisfied as well. We all know that American culture of busy. Success is defined by accomplishment and an overbusy lifestyle to go with it. One of the dangers of embracing America's culture of busy is that it leads to increased levels of stress. And stress in itself is a very complex concept. Stress can be positive or negative. However, the body doesn't know the difference between good stress and bad stress. To the body, stress is stress, and it reacts with the same physical reaction, the fight or flight response. The fight or flight response helps you address perceived threats and cope with the demands of life, career, and family. Now, we aren't getting chased by lions or tigers or bears these days. But when women are exposed to long-term chronic stress, as when they are always busy, the body becomes overstressed, creating health problems. Weight gain, heart disease, headaches, migraines, and stomach problems, to name a few. All of these things can result from chronic stress, as can mental problems like anxiety, depression, irritability, insomnia, and lack of focus. Are you experiencing any of these symptoms of stress? There is no way that you will lose any weight if you are suffering from these issues. Your body won't change, just simply won't change. When you're overstretched, how you handle stress depends on what you have been taught. We all know what society tells us to do. Ignore it. What's another season of your favorite show on Netflix to check out on life on? Or how about spending another 35 minutes on Facebook to read everyone else's highlight reel, only to end feeling more stressed? Being consistently busy is one of the ways that women can practice avoidance as well. Avoidance from themselves, avoidance of their health, both mentally and physically. Now, one of my favorites, Brene Brown, and she said this in one of her TED Talks. The problem is that you cannot selectively numb emotion. We are the most in debt, obese, addicted, and medicated cohort in US history. Here's grief, here's shame, here's disappointment. You can't numb those hard feelings without numbing other effects. We also numb joy, we numb gratitude, and numb happiness. Then we are miserable and we are looking for purpose and meaning. It becomes this dangerous cycle. Now, I can't overestimate how important it is to make time for yourself, even when you are at your busyness. Here's the old way that most women get stuck into the busyness of their day. It's easy for women to feel pressure to be as successful as possible, as well as watch your weight and get enough sleep and eat well and have relationships with your girlfriend, your family, or even possibly volunteer. The problem is soon you're 40 and all you've done for 10 years is get up at 6 to get ready for work, get home from work by 5 to cook some fast dinner for the kids. The evening is filled with running kids around, and then you conk out by 10 p.m. only to repeat the next day. You'll do all of this while not taking care of your health. Here's what it looks like. First off, I just want to say that the chart kind of reminds me of a donut. What was going to be the get up and go workout in the morning turns out to you hitting the snooze button 3 times before you finally roll out of bed late. Or after work fatigue sets in and leaves you feeling tired as at the end of the day, passing the gym on your way home. Here's what I call the dreaded couch position. You know, the once I sit on the couch and I'm not moving feeling. Just forget the workout if you sit down once you're home. Because you skipped exercise today, it leaves you even more unmotivated to get started tomorrow. Even the I'll start on Monday statement falls flat on its face. If you do make it to the gym, all you end up doing is cardio because that's all you know how to do. And there is an overwhelming sense of intimidation to do anything else, especially when it comes to lifting weights. As with the diet, you'll eat something you banish from your lips and throw your hands in the air to simply, again, start on Monday. You'll give up the rest of the week, even if it's just Tuesday. And once you skip one healthy meal, it's easy to revert to the quick and easy fast food option. You and the scale have it out for each other. Clothes size go up and up, all while your motivation goes down and down. But here's the new way. You actually schedule time for your day, which you can actually focus just on yourself. Just imagine exercise becoming a priority because you realize how much better you feel when doing it. You'll understand which is the best way for you to exercise to become a fat burning machine. And then you'll get those form-fitting jeans on once and again, all while loving the scale. When you have a strong and fit body, you'll be way more productive and proactive, which will open you up to so many more opportunities and possibilities. You'll find yourself hanging out with more positive people who not only see the good in things, but encourage you to be a better person. And you'll just make better choices for yourself. That's when anxiety, depression, shame, guilt begin to melt away. You'll be able to let go of these things and those issues easier, knowing that it doesn't need to end in a panic attack. One parting word of encouragement. According to the Real Simple Magazine happiness study, 65% of women who say they're very happy make time for themselves. Let me introduce you to Esmeralda. As a very busy traveling professional, Esmeralda would seem to be out of the office and the country more than she was in it. And she just knew that it wasn't working any longer for her. Esmeralda confided in me that she would often be left exhausted from long plane rides, lack of healthy options for her food, and the lack of physical activity from the busy schedule due to her work. She had been putting on weight for a few years before we met without success in any other program. Her now out of shape and overweight body left her frustrated and discouraged. As we started working together, self-care became a priority, from watching the food she would eat to scheduling exercise despite being in another country. As a consequence of losing over 30 pounds, she had the courage to leave her time and energy draining job to get to a team in her company that valued her skills and her input. She shifted and changed her job. It was really a cool thing to witness and experience. She ultimately realized the environment she was living and working in needed to change. And I'm so proud of her for taking action to get her to the next step in her life, which is total transformation. And P.S., one of the most exciting accomplishments she shared with me is fitting into normal knee-high boots. She hadn't worn a pair of these in many years. So be more like Esmeralda. Stop doing things you don't want to do. The fourth shift is all about your lifestyle. I call it be selfish. You are your daily habits. You are what you think. You experience what you allow into your world. Don't believe me? Let's stack all the tiny decisions you made in the last 20 years. Were these decisions built upon maintaining a healthy, active lifestyle? Eating plenty of vegetables, getting enough rest. Do you choose to have a positive outlook on your life? Do you generally make good decisions when it comes to important decisions? Do you enjoy your decision for what you do for work? Or did your decisions keep you up too late? Did you skip workouts because you didn't have time? Do you regularly skip meals, drive through fast food restaurants, and drink high calorie drinks? Do you maintain a very stressful job? You fight a lot with your significant other? Always in a bad mood? When was the last time you actually committed to get back in great shape for yourself? I'm actually talking about upkeeping a healthy routine that lasts longer than a few weeks. Now, let's fast forward 5 to 10 years to look at how you are living. And let's say that things really haven't gone your way or gotten any better. In fact, they get worse. You spent all that time neglecting your health. Body weight is at an all-time high, while your body and self-esteem are at an all-time low. What's it costing you to stay stuck in your current lifestyle? Are you unhappy with how winded you are when you're going up the stairs? Or how about having trouble bending over, tying your shoes? Have you added more weight and body fat in your back, your waist, and inner thighs? Still last on your daily list, never making time for yourself? Is that little voice in your head telling you how fat you are? Here's where this selfish shift becomes so much more powerful. Yes, we all want to look and feel better. Yes, we all want to live healthier lifestyles. Yes, we all want to be accepted by others. You believe that it's all about your fitness routine, how many times you go to the gym, what app to download to give you the best workout, which magazine has the latest, best exercises. You believe it's all about what you are eating, what foods you should avoid, high protein, low carb, which diet will work this time, or I starved myself last time and it worked the last time. You believe it's all about what, when, how, but I'm here to say it's mostly about who. And that's you. You have to desire a full and total lifestyle change for you to finally and sustainably maintain your dream body. When you are selfishly focusing your energy on yourself towards your personal health, fitness, and nutrition goals, you thrive in life, not only with yourself, but in those relationships, at work, and everything else that's going on. And here's proof of it. Take Dana, for example. I shared Dana's inspirational story because as a single mother of two, she had enough feeling the same miserable way she did for 15 years. Her weight was at an all-time high of 230 pounds and her confidence at an all-time low. Her 14 pant size were going up, all while her energy shrank as the day grew long, no matter how much coffee she drank. She also realized that she wasn't being a strong and healthy role model of a mother her children needed. She came to me having a deep desire to change, but didn't know how. She didn't know what the first steps were to her transformation. She didn't understand how to shift her nutrition into something that gave her energy rather than take it away. Through joining my program, she was finally given the support she needed to say yes to herself. She was encouraged and inspired. Her children started asking for more vegetables. I know, it's shocking. The negative relationships started falling off because they were unable to identify and commiserate with the older image she had. At work, her productivity went through the roof. She was not only being recognized by leadership, but she also received multiple bonuses and a pay raise as a result of her transformation. As far as a physical transformation, she dropped over 50 pounds, went from a size 14 to a size 8 pant size, which resulted in a whole new wardrobe. What woman wouldn't like new form-fitting clothes that show up all the great parts of that redefined body? Dana is one of my favorite transformations as she stepped up, took charge of her own results, and did the work needed to fulfill the results. Which brings me to shift number 5. Don't do it alone. How many New Year's resolutions have you not reached your goal? How many exercise routines have you tried on your own? How many diet programs have you started and stopped? Most women I encounter and talk to every day have done all of the above and still don't feel fit and fulfilled with where they are in life. Often they started a program without truly being all in. They didn't understand what obstacles would come up or how hard it would get trying to juggle all the things. These programs also lack the support to help you follow through on what you want for yourself. If you continue to go at it alone, warning, go at your own risk. It could cost you years of your life, increased risk of disease as you age into your late 50s and 60s. It could cost you more sick time, doctor's visits, thousands in medical care costs, and early death. It could cost you relationships, intimacy with your husband or partner, missing out on spending quality time with your children or grandchildren, missing out on social events and opportunities. It could cost you missed opportunities to expand your business or employment promotions. The total cost in money could be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. The total cost in time is priceless. So don't do it alone. Find an expert coach that knows what they are doing to help you reach your dream body and goals for the rest of your life. One of the first things you should do when you're looking to get into a program is getting the right support and accountability to do it the right way. By getting an expert coach to help you through a powerful lifestyle change, such as the one we have discussed today, you can only imagine the amount of progress you can make within a short time period. They will show you how to make things easier and more enjoyable and less stressful. They will allow you to create the space you need to get the insights and clarity towards what your true goals are. This happens by creating a safe environment in which women see themselves for who they really are. They help identify gaps where you are and bridge to where you want to be. They will lovingly support your efforts no matter what because they are invested in you just as you are invested with them. They don't want you to experience the same hardships or trials and errors you've had to live through in the past. The relationship between a coach and their client is absolutely important to knowing you'll get the right information at the right time to implement in the right way. A coach will be able to provide you with boundaries that are there to protect and serve you rather than keeping you running around day in and day out. Plus, when you work with the right coach, it's simply a fun process to experience while going through this transformation you know you need to leave. And lastly, an inspiring coach will also bring together a powerful group of like-minded women who are also looking to improve not only their bodies and nutrition, but we'll see how empowering the effect is when everyone else is supporting you too. Lives change, transformations happen within the body, in the mind, and everywhere else in their life. It is so exciting. Here is another look at what should go into a coach and a program worth investing in. In my program, we have women who are losing weight, gaining energy they had 15 years ago, stepping out of their comfort zone because their confidence has grown so much so that they are getting rewarded through better relationships with their husband or partner, and they step up their presence while at work. They build a lifestyle that focuses them as the centerpiece to never have to go back to feeling last on the list every day. Everyone wins. Now, when looking for a coach, follow these rules. 1, find someone who's getting the exact results you want. 2, make sure their clients are getting the exact results you want. And 3, make sure they have a process for doing the same thing for you. Then do whatever it takes to get that person to solve your health issues and achieve your goals and dreams starting today. No need to wait any longer. Now, Jen came to me as a busy mother and professional. She decided that it was finally time she needed to work on herself. She wanted to get healthy and fit. She just felt okay with her body and knew it had to get better. She went looking for the right approach to fitness, not just a gym membership or some diet book, but she absolutely knew that she needed accountability most of all. Her search led to my program. Jen was easy to work with, successful at implementing exactly what I told her. She was able to tighten and tone up her body. She felt the difference in her body right away. Never once did she feel like a failure if she couldn't do something she committed to doing. With my personal approach to adjusting goals and making them easier to achieve made the program fun. Due to the weight loss, she felt more confident with her work while trying to grow her new business. This allowed Jen to reach out to more people in less time and make stronger first impacts with each new connection. This, of course, positively affected Jen's bottom line. So today I promised I would share with you a step-by-step strategy to reach the body of your dreams and the confidence go with it. How to cut through all the fad diets and excessive exercise routines that keep you confused and keep you feeling stuck in cement without making any real progress. How to tighten and tone up your body so you feel fantastic when you look in the mirror, smiling at what you see. How to put yourself first so you finally have time to make the healthy changes you've been longing to without feeling guilty or selfish. How to feel 100% confident in your body, your energy, and your life. Once again, no matter how you felt about yourself in the last 2 to 5 years. How to finally get the same results in months that most people get in years by knowing how to seamlessly get out of your own way to get the right support you need. Here's what you need to succeed in the shifts you must make. Number 1, don't trust the mirror. Number 2, put down the book, stop Googling. Number 3, stop. You're doing too much. Number 4, be selfish. Number 5, don't do it alone. These 5 shifts alone will have you excited about how you look and feel once again before you know it. Now, you have a choice. So we've gone through the 5 shifts you need to create a better body and better health starting out. And there are really only 2 options that you have after today. You can take all the information that I've given you and stay stuck in the same unhealthy habits that have gotten you to this point. Keep buying the diet books and continue to fail. Keep watching your weight and clothes creep up in size year after year. And maybe you're going to crash diet to lose some weight, but you'll gain it all back and more. Always being tired, no matter how many cups of coffee you've had. You'll sign up for another gym membership at the beginning of the year because this is your year to change. Keep avoiding social events and watch life pass you by. Keep looking in the mirror and being disappointed with how you look and feel with no real plan to improve that image. Or you can choose to actually do something about where you are now and actually create a real health transformation to begin the happiest and healthiest years of your life. You'll be excited to enjoy moving and incorporating exercise regularly into your lifestyle, buying smaller clothes that fit your new toned body. Receive compliment after compliment from all your hard work. You'll walk around with the confidence that shows up for you when you are at work and get that promotion or hire on that new client. You'll be more excited to spend more intimate times with your husband or partner. You can be just like one of the testimonials I shared earlier in today's training. And then thank yourself once you have finally reached your goals. If that's what you want, here's what I have for you. So here's how I can help. I've set aside some time in the next 48 hours to speak with you personally about how you can apply these shifts into your health starting today. The truth is, everybody's bodies and health are unique. There are no two people on the planet with the same situation. We need to get on the phone together so we can map out exactly what that next best step is for you. Know that whatever your biggest challenges are, I've seen them and know how to overcome them. So we will get on the phone for about 45 minutes. On this session, I will work with you to nail down what's been stopping you, clarify your goals and desires, and then create a step-by-step plan to have the success in your health and body that you've always dreamed. It doesn't matter if success is losing 50 pounds or more, or looking to make your health a priority in your life and don't seem to know how to make that happen for yourself. It doesn't matter where you're coming from with your nutrition and the food you eat. It doesn't matter if you are suffering from heart disease or an injury. These are things we can work through and overcome. When you come on the call, I'll get you clear on three things. These three things are: one, why now is the time to take care of your body. Two, how to create a fitness and nutrition plan that will actually work for you. And three, help you understand how to actually put yourself first. And the cost for this is absolutely free. Who is this for? First, you must be committed to creating the healthy lifestyle that you've always hoped and dreamed for. You must be sick and tired of where you've been for years and ready to be responsible and claim that responsibility to improving your health and confidence. You must show up coachable, decisive, and resourceful, willing to do the work that's intended to help you reach these goals. If that's you, book a session now. Book a call. You've made it this far, and you know that it's so important to push past any obstacles and objections you may be having or thinking right now. You may wonder why I am doing this. And I want to tell you, I do this because I'm an expert in helping people get back to a level of health that fulfills them living a life that is fun and exciting. This is how I can contribute back to the world. Plus, I know that you might want my help to transform your health, fitness, and nutrition. If so, we can discuss it and see if it's a good fit for both of us. And if not, that's fine too. So if you want to book a call with me, then go to brianprana.com/apply. Now, spaces are limited, so sign up now. Go to the website link to apply for your space. I also have a button that you can click on that will take you directly to the sign up page. So if you see that button pop up, just click that. When you click on that button or type in another window, this address, brianprana.com/apply, then you'll see my calendar page with all of my available appointment times. Pick whichever time works best for you. After that, you'll be taken to a really short application that's like 6 questions. You can fill them out really quickly. Once you're done there, we will then get on the phone and talk at the appointment time that you picked. So I'm really excited that you made it this far and really excited to talk to you on the phone and help you overcome any and all things that are going on in your life with your health, your fitness, nutrition. And I look forward to talking with you soon. So again, book a call now, brianprana.com/apply. Talk to you soon.